brown cow. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan today. What's up, guys? Bad Sniper back at you again with some more Pokemon Sword and Shield ranked doubles battles. We're going to be using the same team we used last week. One last week with this team. Trying out the young Gyarados again. Next week, we're going to be changing up a little bit. Bred a Duskull that we're going to be evolving into a Dusclops. It is Star Shiny, unfortunately, but we're working with what we got here until we breed another Square Shiny one. Fingers crossed for that. So we're going to be trying out Dusclops. I haven't used it too much this season, but super excited to do that. With that being said, we're just going to jump straight into these games, play a couple games with the Gyarados Raichu team from last week, and let's see what we got in game number 1. All right, here we go. Heading into game number 1. We see Conkeldurr, Togekiss, Dusclops, Snorlax, Ninetales, and Charizard. Definitely want the Conkeldurr here for the Snorlax. Gyarados seems pretty good against the rest, as well as Raichu. So like Raichu Conkeldurr actually seems like a decent lead. We can fake out the Togekiss if it's trying to redirect stuff. And what else do we see? I think the Gyarados in the back, he's got a good matchup against the Zard. The Jellicent also seems pretty good here in the back. Maybe we don't bring the Gyarados. A fast Will-O-Wisp user could be nice. Or the redirection from Togekiss. Togekiss also has a good matchup against the Conkeldurr, which we don't have a great alternative answer to. It's basically Gyarados or Togekiss. You know, I think Gyarados is a little bit better here. Our main threat at the start of this is going to be get rid of the Snorlax. I think Snorlax is a huge threat to my team. If he brings it. If he brings Charizard, we're not expecting Snorlax in the back, so that's a good thing to keep in mind. Charizard and Ninetales. Okay, so he's going straight for the heat. Does Nuzzle Thunder Punch KO? Or does Volt Switch? I think we have to go for Nuzzle Thunder Punch. I also don't know if we're faster even with that. We'll go for it. I've never done this calc before. Oh, he didn't max his Charizard. That's super surprising. Heat Wave. Holy shit. Yeah, he's still faster even with that. That's unfortunate. The Ninetales is interesting instead of the Torkoal. I feel like a Torkoal would fit his team better. Alrighty. We're gonna max Geyser into the Ninetales and then Water Spout with the Jellicent. Neither of these are hit too hard by fire type attacks, so let's see what happens here. He's probably gonna max. Ninetales going back, okay. And Dusclops is coming in. Square Shiny Dusclops with Frisk. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. We are faster, so this doesn't mean he didn't max. Charizard's definitely still his max of choice, I would think. Max Airstream, max Overgrowth. Max Overgrowth in the sun, probably Oko's, but we'll change the weather first. Charizard uses Protect. That's fine. We didn't go into that slot, so that's perfect for us, actually. Get the rain up. At least for one attack, right? Because he's gonna switch the... I feel like he's gonna switch the Ninetales back in to reset the weather for him. But let's see. Yeah, it's, okay, so we can pretty safely just do the same thing. Max Geyser, and he does have the paralysis option. If he doesn't max, the water spout's gonna KO, and he doesn't max. Nice damage right there. That gotta be. Oh no, because now we're in the rain. The first one wasn't in the rain. You get that Moxie boost. And Charizard's fully paralyzed, which means he's about to get the bop from the jelly. Calling the jelly bops. Let's see what he's got in the back. We know one's the Ninetales. We don't know what the other Pokemon is. Conkeldurr. We're actually cool with that. So he's definitely gonna have Thunder Punch, right? Which means we need to KO like immediately. Drought doesn't... I mean, Drought's annoying, don't get me wrong. But it's not the end of the world since we're not going for that right now anyway. I think we go... Shadow Ball probably does more damage. Yeah, I think we double into the Conkeldurr. They can't fake out. I mean, I don't think Ninetales gets it anyway, but... Conkeldurr could detect. The Airstream's gonna hit anyway, which will give us the speed boost next turn. Here comes the max. I have to assume Conkeldurr is probably your max of choice this game. Could be the Ninetales though. Oh, it is the Ninetales. Okay. It is the Ninetales. So, what do you have becomes the question. We are faster. That's interesting. Before using a max Airstream. Alright. That's good, because we really wanted to get rid of that guy. We're at a +2 Moxie boost and a +1 speed boost. The weather is going to be an issue. But we are at +2 boosted. Max Overgrowth, interesting. Does that KO? I don't think it does, right? Nope, it does not KO. That's good. Shadow Ball. That's just some nice chip damage. I just wanted to break its sash mostly. Another Max Overgrowth will, a second one will KO. So the question is, that was our last turn of Max. I think we still just have to Waterfall, even though we're in the sun. Which is unfortunate. And then we're gonna try and strength sap to heal. Yeah, that actually works. So if he goes Max Overgrowth into the Jellicent, which he doesn't, okay. Gyarados lives, so it doesn't matter. All right. Is he, Jellicent should go to full health right now. Or at least close to it. Yeah, close to it. Heals. Heals, heals, heals. All right. Waterfall's gonna KO here just for backup. We're also gonna Water Spout. Single target. Not full health, but he's pretty close to it. It'll be nice damage, and he cancels anyway. Good first game. A little scary. I wasn't expecting that lead. I was really afraid of the Snorlax, and I was definitely surprised he didn't max his Charizard. The Raichu Nuzzle came into super handy there, but that first turn I just got obliterated. But Gyarados and Jellicent in the back came out super clutch. Let's head into game number 2 without delay. See you guys there in just 1 second. It would be nice if I if I clicked record. So we're in the first game. I've been talking to myself. Accidentally stopped it at some point. So we lead with Gyarados and we led with Gyarados Togekiss, expecting a Dracozolt Togekiss Whimsicott lead from our opponent. We predicted their lead properly. Gyarados doesn't really have a great matchup against the Dracozolt, so we switched out the Gyarados in for the Raichu, hoping that he goes for an electric type attack. He goes for a Protect, and then he also gets the the Tailwind set up. Okay, so he does get the Tailwind. We do get the Max Starfall off, which does a nice chunk of damage for us. I don't think he can one-shot us, right? Dragon doesn't hurt us. Electric can't be done because of Raichu. Weakness policy, Draco. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna fake out the Whimsicott and just go for a Max Starfall again into the Draco. Like, what is the third move, right? So we obviously saw Protect. The third move becomes the question mark on Dracozolt. Does it hit? How hard does it hit Togekiss? Becomes the question mark. Usually it's like Max Airstream. Will a +2 Max Airstream Oko Togekiss? Probably. But it might not be Max Airstream. Sometimes they run Earthquake. Sometimes they run Fire Fang. We'll see which one it is. Eject button Togekiss. I know, Whimsicott. Okay, so we got the item off of Whimsicott. Okay, so he's going for a Max Wormwind into the Raichu, who's gonna live that. That's good for us. That's really good for us. So I assume he just didn't have a great option for the Togekiss, because the Togekiss is about to Oko. The attack drop doesn't mean anything, right? Like, Starfall's about to KO. Boom. All right. So slight mess up on the start, but I'll take that. I'll take that. We do definitely need to still worry about the Primarina. I think a Nuzzle. Or even, not even a Nuzzle. If we switch out the Primarina or the Raichu for Gyarados, and then Max Airstream the Whimsicott, get us some speed boosts. Sure. Okay, so we do see the 4 Pokemon, and it's a good thing we didn't bring in the... It's a good thing that we didn't bring in. That's a really, really nice shiny. We expected Hyper Voice. It shouldn't do too much. Perfect. That's why we switched into the Gyarados. The Bisharp was interesting. Oh, we do a lot of damage there. Crit life. More importantly, we get the speed boosts. Togekiss coming in super clutch right here. That was our last turn of Dynamax, but theirs is already gone. I think Protect might have been the safer play on Togekiss, but I think at +1 we might be faster. We are not. Alright, that's unfortunate. I should have just protected. You do get the KO. And here comes Primarina, the Moonblast. Solid damage. The Tailwind is gone, which is beautiful for us. Here comes Raichu. So we're definitely faster than both of his Pokemon at this point. So Gyarados is at plus. We're just gonna Power Whip and Fake Out. In a really good spot, but we do need the Fake Out to hit. So, I mean the Power Whip to hit. We are faster at +1 Gyarados. The Whimsicott's not going to be able to do anything. We already know what its item was, so it's not like it could White Herb and still get its Tailwind off. There it is. Does Power Whip hit? It does. That's going to be a KO at plus. Boom. All right. Easy bops. Easy bops. We get another Moxie boost onto the Gyarados. It's looking like a win. Unfortunate that we messed up the start of this recording for you guys, but nice quick win. Essentially what we'll kill it a little bit. This is what we saw in team preview. We didn't bring the Conkeldurr because we saw he had really good matchups with 3 of his Pokemon against the Conkeldurr, and we didn't bring the Jellicent because I didn't think I needed the Trick Room option here. We brought the Arcanine, but we brought it in the back because we were afraid of the Defiant, but we wanted it for the rest of the team. And we brought the Raichu, but we also brought that in the back because we were expecting the Dracozolt, and I was hoping he would like Max Lightning my Gyarados on turn 1, and I swapped in the Raichu immediately. That's what you guys missed. I swapped in the Raichu immediately, which turned out to not do anything. But because he went with Protect, but is what it is. I'm gonna take on my Raichu last second. That's fine. Sorry, Chew. Ended up doing what we needed to do. Arky boy. Had some good reads towards the start of that. The lead is exactly what I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be Whimsicott and Dracozolt, and I knew I needed to get that Dracozolt off the board immediately. Gyarados has a very bad matchup against it, where I knew once we cleared that for Gyarados, Gyarados would be able to handle the rest of the team. As long as it doesn't miss attacks, which it did. Alright. With that being said, we're gonna roll here into game number 2 and see what we can do from there. Good start. Good start for us. Oh, not game number 2. It was game 3, right? Started this recording earlier. Had to stop and do some work stuff. But finishing it off. Either way, we're gonna head into the next game and see what we got. Wowzers, here we go. Playing Sammy, who's ranked number 1400th on the online ladder. He's got some phenomenal rankings. Interesting. Here we go, Gyarados, Raichu. Although we can't fake out Sableye. Maybe we don't even need the Raichu at that point. Nah, that's fine. Gyarados, Raichu. We can fake out its teammate. His G-Max is either the Ore or the Turtle. So it looks like we're playing some Bowser this game. We're gonna go Jellicent for that. And last but not least, Togekiss has a pretty good matchup against a couple of them. Alrighty. Sammy. High ranking player, number 1,400th in the world right now. We're getting towards the end of the season as well. Interesting outfit you got there. Dreadnought Sableye Eye. Alright. So. Probably a Quash. Do we taunt the Sableye? And nuzzle the Dreadnought? I think it's a solid play. G-Max Dreadnought, we want to get it paralyzed. He might even just Rain Dance, just to give it Swift Swim. It might not even be a Quash onto my Gyarados, but I wanted him to not be able to do anything after this first turn, so I think the Taunt's the safest play. He does use Quash, alright, so that's exactly what we were expecting. Dreadnought's paralyzed. Oh, beautiful play, let's go. Let's go. Alright, so that's perfect for us. We got the Sableye taunted. Let's go for a max overgrowth and a Volt switch. We're just gonna go full damage into that Dreadnought. I think the Sableye has to switch out. A lot of people do not expect that taunt from the Gyarados, and it just comes in super clutch. This might be one of those moments. Yep, Dracovish coming in. That's fine. How beefy is Dread, right? Like, I don't even know. Does Power Whip KO, basically, is the question. At that range, I think it might. I think it might KO at this range. I don't know how bulky a Dreadnought is. I've never actually played against it. Yeah, we get the KO. Perfect. All right. That's big for us. That's really big for us. The Dracovish is an interesting situation, though. I think we max Airstream to give us some speed. And Dazzling Gleam. Dracovish can only KO one, right? And even if he does. Fake out. Okay. Sometimes they don't run fake out. Stone Edge. That's unexpected. And a crit. Yeah, hate to see it happen. We are +1 max Airstream. And Dracovish is out of here, folks. You don't see those as much as you used to. It's cool to see a Dracovish again, though, for sure. I just noticed, look at the Machoke in the background drinking the supplement. He's got his G Fuel. Yo, my man Machoke drinking some G Fuel back there. Sylveons. I think we max Protect and Dazzling Gleam. Sableye's probably gonna quash the Gyarados. Beautiful.
if we can get rid of the Sableye, we're in a really nice spot. Yeah, that didn't do half. Although now he's got the throat spray. You still have to play this smart. What do we have in the back? Raichu Jellicent. That's so I think we just go all in. He can only quash one of us. If he quashes Togekiss, I think we go all in on the Sableye. Yeah, we go all in on the Sableye. He can only quash one of us. And whichever one doesn't get quashed will KO the Sableye. And after this turn, we'll be in a 2-on-1 against the Sableye, against the Sylveon. Oh wait, it actually doesn't KO the Togekiss. Okay. I thought it would. Bring in the Raichu. Alright, so again, we'll fake it out and we'll Dazzling Gleam. It's our most powerful attack. Single target this time. We're gonna protect. Okay. Sure. What's more important to us, I think, is the question as well. He just gets a little bit of recovery, I feel ya. I mean, if he plays this well, we're gonna throw an Eerie Impulse into it and Air Slash it. We're faster. There's no reason not to try and get Power Hacks. He can't one-shot my Raichu, so I'll get at least one. Sure. I'll get at least one Eerie Impulse off. So it's a -1 Sableye now. Sylveon now. -3 Sylveon. He's faster than the Jellicent. He does no damage now. Okay. Perfect. So we're just gonna slow and methodical. No reason to go too hard. He can't actually win. -5. Raichu's Eerie Impulse is just absolutely obliterating his damage. Unless he hits a crit. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Raichu bringing the Sylveon all the way down to -5 from +1 really quickly. Eerie Impulse doing some work there, and that whole match started off with Gyarados doing some work with the stopping the Quash with the taunt was really important for us. But I think we're gonna keep it short and sweet here. It was, I believe, three games. We did interrupt in between one of them to take a quick break to do something real quick. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next week with a new team that we have to set up a little bit more. I wanted to try something out. It's also going to be the new season next week, so that's always fun. Start of the season, doing the placements. If you liked what you saw, leave a comment. Give it a like. If you didn't, let me know in the messages as well. If you guys ever want to play or want to join the shiny dens that we host on the stream, be sure to join the Discord, which will be linked below. And don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys as always, and hope to see you next video.